there! Welcome back to Newfound Dreamer, where I help you create the life of your dreams. In today's episode, I'm going to share with you a few lessons that I learned from practicing yoga and meditating every day in January. During the last week of December, as I reflected back on the past year, I realized that I no longer had a consistent yoga or meditation practice. I started 2019 with 30 days of yoga. I followed Yoga with Adrienne's Dedicate series during the month of January, and I loved every minute of it. When January ended, my focus switched to weight training, then later in the year it switched to running. As I reflected back on 2019, I realized that I was going all in on one type of training. For the most part, I was consistently moving my body, but I struggled to find balance in my weekly workout routine. The truth is, I did not always enjoy what I was doing. In October, I started to incorporate yoga back into my weekly routine about once a week. The more I practiced yoga, the more my body craved it. So in January, I decided to listen to my body, and I completed Yoga with Adrienne's home series. Before I started the series, I decided that it was okay if I missed a day here or there, and if I did miss a day, I would pick up the next day where I left off. My main focus was listening to my body, and it turns out that my body wanted yoga every day. I also occasionally wanted to run, walk, snowboard, snowshoe, or strength train as well, but I woke up every day wanting to do yoga. So I listened to my body and did as she asked. As a result, I completed the home series in real time and practiced yoga every day for 30 days. And I finally felt like I had a balanced workout routine. It turns out the balance that I was searching for was listening to what my body needed. In addition to yoga, I also realized that I no longer had a consistent meditation practice. When I first started my personal development journey, meditation was a staple in my daily routine. As I entered 2019, I set a goal to meditate for 100 days in a row, a goal that I failed to achieve. During 2019, my longest meditation streak was 95 days, and my second longest was 90. After failing to reach my goal on the second try, I felt a little discouraged and I decided to give up on trying to reach a target. I stopped making meditation a priority, and unfortunately, my meditation practice started to suffer. My meditation practice became very sporadic, and at times it was non-existent. I did not realize it at the time, but I approached meditation with an all-or-nothing mindset. I either meditated every day or I did not meditate at all. So going into 2020, I decided to approach meditation with the same mindset that I approach yoga. I wanted to develop a consistent meditation practice. Ideally, I would meditate every day, but if I miss a day, it is not a big deal. The only thing that matters is that I make meditation a priority and I enjoy the benefits that a regular meditation practice offers. And for the entire month of January, I started every morning with a guided meditation. There are 3 important lessons that I learned in January, and they all stem from my month of yoga and meditation. Lesson 1. Lose the all-or-nothing mindset. We are humans and we make mistakes. We may forget to meditate, go a day without working out, eat the cake, or be spontaneous and change plans last minute. It's okay. Life happens and plans change. Stop being hard on yourself and never allow your slip-ups to spiral you out of control. Acknowledge them and move on. Pick up right where you left off and continue from there. You do not need to start over. You just need to keep going. Lesson 2. Listen to your body. I mean, truly listen to your body. What do you want? Last month, yoga and meditation helped me realize that I was not always listening to my body. And when I did, there was less resistance and I really enjoyed what I was doing. Sometimes listening to my body meant spending some extra time on my yoga mat after my practice ended. Sometimes it meant sleeping in on Saturday morning. And sometimes it meant leaving my phone in another room so that I could be fully present. Sure, I still did things that I did not want to do that had to be done, but when I had the choice, I listened to my body and followed my instincts. Lesson 3. Make mundane tasks more enjoyable. There were several times during the month of January when I had to do something that I did not want to do. For example, one day at work, I had to clear old accounting files out of our storage room in our warehouse. A task that I anticipated to take the entire workday and required some heavy lifting. The warehouse is open to the elements, and the forecast for the day was calling for minus 10 degrees Celsius. As I sat in meditation and thought about what I had to do, the phrase "make it fun" appeared. So as I got ready for work, I dressed in warm, comfortable clothing, I prepared a thermos of hot tea, I packed my headphones so that I could listen to an audiobook, and I decided to consider the task a workout. This made the task at hand a little less daunting and more enjoyable. It also only took me approximately 3 hours to complete, which was about half the time that it took me the year prior. I hope you enjoyed the 3 lessons that I learned from my month of yoga and meditation. This month I am doing a no-spend challenge. My husband is going to be away at work for most of the month, so I thought it would be a great time to try a no-spend challenge. Besides our recurring monthly expenses, I have decided that I will only be spending money on necessities such as groceries and gas during the month of February. I'm currently almost 2 weeks in and going strong. Stay tuned to this channel for an update on my no-spend challenge. I will be sharing all of the details as soon as the challenge is over. Now I want to hear from you. What was your biggest takeaway from today's video? Let me know in the comments below. That is all for today. Be sure to subscribe so you do not miss out on future videos. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And remember to do one thing today that will bring you closer to living your dream life. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.